Hello again, Power Ranger family, friends, and fans. It's Steve Andrino, host of Baboo's Monster Review, here on another Fiend Friday. So we have a two-part episode. We're going to do part one today, and then we will save part two for Monster Monday. The Island of Illusion. And this is an episode where we get to flashback to previous episodes to see how the Rangers do. Well, the two-part episode does get that. Some interesting main monster, as well as, again, the flashback of the other monsters that we'll see. Before we get started, real quick, we are up to 98 subscribers, so we just need two more. There we go, get it in the camera. Two more gets us to 100, and once we hit the 100, I will do the random drawing for the personal phone call from yours truly. Other than that, I think we can just get right into today's episode. Yeah, outside the juice bar. Although the juice bar gets used for everything.
Great move, Zach.
He's gonna blow him away at the dance contest.
Dance competition this time, martial arts competition, science fair, of course the juice bar itself, and of course there's the what can we spill on Bulk in this episode.
But I know not what it takes to make you lose, chump.
I'm sick of those
I
pinheads.
don't know why Zach is so unconfident. I mean, he uses his dance moves to fight putties and other monsters, so why would he not be sure that he could win a dance contest? Okay, something interesting here real quick, because of all the candles on set. This is, of course, Sentai footage. But here in the U.S., anytime you're filming and there's above a certain number of candles, you need to actually have a fireman on set. And if it goes over a much larger amount, you actually have to have a fire marshal on set when there's that many candles lit. Just interesting, possibly. Little
Time
fact.
for the heavy artillery. Ashore. Sishashi.
So we've got her casting an actual spell again. It's been a while since we've seen her use the magic language. Mutitus and Lokar. They're sending the Rangers to the Island of Illusion. I wonder if that's why this episode's titled Island of Illusion. Hint, it is.
Good. Now remember.
So now, not only does Jason teach martial arts, now apparently Tommy teaches martial arts too, but to the little kids. And then we had Zach a few weeks ago teaching hip-hop keto. So apparently Angel Grove, these kids should all be able to take care of themselves. Okay, so now let's see. Again, they're a little funnier in 1.5 times speed. Bulk, okay, I mean, again, he's moving around.
Yeah, right.
Can't jump quite as high as Zach. Okay, fine. Nice little windmill there. And of course, there's no reason for those styrofoam pillars to be there other than to have Bulk and Skull crash into them, or Bulk to crash into them and knock Skull down too.
Now he just tripped himself up, just like I'm gonna do at the dance contest.
Man,
Zach seems to be
Zach, come
experiencing a
on.
transient deficiency in self-esteem.
I mean, Zach doesn't have enough confidence in himself.
Okay. Zach's cool. He'll get over it.
Zach's
He
feeling a little
should be
down.
fine. We all know what he can do. You don't teach a hip-hop keto class if you can't dance.
Perfect. Lokar will have no trouble sending the power geeks to my island.
Ooh, Lokar. Boy, I remember the last time she called on him. He nearly wiped us out.
Whoa, not Lokar! No, not Lokar!
Oh, let go of me, you bubblehead.
First time I've actually seen Squat put hands on Rita and get shoved to the ground for it. That was not very smart, Squat. I know you're not very smart to begin with, but wow.
I summon the power of
Scorpion just gets to jump in with it. I like the play.
the terrible.
Evil Lokar the Terrible and Mutitus. Okay. Another earthquake. Due to the spell. Like it's dark out when I'm filming because of the cloud cover. It could just be an earthquake, Kimberly. Come on now, let's not jump to conclusions. Doesn't have to be my Empress. You haven't been outside yet to see what the sky looks like.
Yes, Jason, I know. I'm picking up unusual power surges from Rita's moon base. The energy
Yes,
is
you
more
are.
massive than any I have sensed before. Rita may be harnessing a power I am not familiar with. Be on your guard.
Wow, something that Zordon is not familiar with. Although Baboo has let on that she has used Lokar before, so that's kind of interesting. Morphin Grid hasn't updated Zordon with the info yet.
I can't leave my students. Go ahead, I'll catch up. Right, man. I understand.
Again, a good reason to leave him out of the fight in the beginning. Which, again, taking care of his students, 100% commendable. I get that.
Wins an evil dance.
Oh yeah, we never... Oh well.
Heed my chants. Blow.
I shall shower the Rangers with a hail of putty patrollers, my queen.
And
There he is.
here... Well... Bad news, bud.
Zordon says he's about to start something. He already has. Look.
And there we go. Here's the cool jump in. It's fighting time. Getting good shots right off the bat from Jason. Kimberly's getting some good hits in. Zach not landing anything. So maybe his self-confidence is at an all-time low. I mean, Trini gets a good shot in. Nice flip. Nice double kick from Kimberly. Really launched the one. And again, miss. Okay, we finally got him. Okay. That's the Zach we know. Well,
Scorpina and Goldo will
y'all
wear them out
know
until
well.
Mutitus arrives. All right, get him. Guys, we're surrounded.
Not for long. It's Morphin time.
yes, you are surrounded. And Scorpina and Goldar are there as well.
Pterodactyl.
Triceratops.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Tyrannosaurus.
And here we go. Just don't need to see the morphing sequence every time. Again, Goldar can hold his own before they become, before they call in the Zords. I have no idea. I'm almost running with that T-Bird. Just a hunch. Or made to sound like T-Bird. Okay, Mutitus. Now that's an interesting little look there. There we go. Okay, so kind of a little Rito throwback, although we haven't met Rito yet, with the bones on the outside. Kind of a bit of a Zed look with the no skin kind of thing. Interesting looking, but he won't look like this film.
Wow, he's ugly.
He is ugly. Okay, now we also see here, he's got the bolt in his neck like the Frankenstein monster did from the Life's a Masquerade episode a couple episodes ago. He's got the chain with the bolt on one end, the ball on the other. Not quite sure what that was about. Yeah, see, there we go. Now we see the bolts in his neck. Not sure. Interesting to use the same weapon as a different monster. So is it really Mutitus's, or did he just happen to steal it from the Frankenstein monster? Don't know.
Whoa.
We need dinosaur power.
Yep, that's called the Zords. We see a monster of the week. Let's call the Zords. Don't even try to fight them again, which is smart. You know you can't fight them yourselves. You know you gotta call them the Zords. Which also means, Rita's gonna make them grow. It's coming. I don't need to see this in full speed, but I am doing it because As I pointed out in the last episode, I guess I just never watched it in regular speed long enough. But just like last week, it actually hits the tree. Again, I haven't gone back to look at older episodes to see if that happens or not. It just is kind of funny to me that they actually keep that in. Alright, so here we come. Yeah. Here come all the Zords. Been there, done that, seen it before. Seen them take care of business early on in the season, seen them get their butts kicked later on in the season more recently, so let's see what happens this time. Right to Megazord, which again makes sense. The tank usually doesn't do much. Are we going to call on the Power Sword right away or not? Let's see what happens. If it was me, I'd call the sword right away because you can't beat the monsters without it. But let's see. And we know the weapon still works on the Zord, because that's on Megazord, because that's what happened last time. Got him knocked down. Yeah, of course. Now, this is one of the few monsters of the week that's actually not the same size as the Megazord. He's actually a little bit shorter. Kind of interesting. Rita actually wants to come down and check this one out in person, since she made Mutitus. Or did she just call on Mutitus, and now she's got Lokar? Again, you can see there's almost like a head difference there. He's quite a bit shorter. That's kind of interesting to me. That tells me that the eyes are actually right where the eyes should be on that suit. And now Lokar, let's get a good look at him.
Prepare to meet your destiny, Rangers. Just wait till you see what Lokar's Breath of Doom does to my monsters. It'll blow you away.
Breath of Doom. Okay, let's see what happens here. Apparently the earthquake's over, and rather than take the students home, I'm just going to hang out with them. Because, you know, my ranger friends couldn't possibly need me. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys do need me? Hey, Ernie.
Hey, Ernie. Could you watch those kids for me?
And I don't know why the captions say Ray.
Listen to Ernie, okay?
Ray. Maybe that's Ernie's middle name. Who knows? Okay, so now there's Lokar. They can leave it up on him, I guess. So, in the original ZU Rangers episodes, this is supposed to be Satan, the devil, the big bad guy. You know, the ruler of hell, whatever you want to call him. So, obviously, it was made more of a powerful, but, you know, his own monster, not being an aspect of Satan himself, because that's a little odd maybe for a kid show, at least here in the US. I can't think of any kid shows off the top of my head where you're dealing with an evil, scary looking Satan. If somebody knows of one, please put it in the comments. And then he just blows the breath, which now turns Mutitus into a totally different looking monster. Basically, it looks like that's the head, and they stuck something on the front of the head to make him look scarier. But it also looked like, as he fights Megazord, that he got a little taller. Not just from, it's just from the dragon-looking head on top. Didn't look in the first shot that it was that high up, but yeah, from the rest of the shots, yeah, they just stuck a head on top of the head to make him tall. And it works! First he headbutts him, then he takes down Megazord. Oh, of course, here comes Dragon Zord Tommy to save the day. And we've got to keep Tommy in reserve, and then when things look bad, now we call upon the Dragon Zord. see how this works.
All right, Rita. You and your monster is about to feel the sting of Dragon Sword power.
Feel the sting. Alright, we'll see. We already took care of Megazord pretty easily. Alright. That's a nasty blow from Dragon Zord. That's how swipe works. 2-on-1. Let's see how they do. Oh, dodge. I'm familiar. Okay. I get that you use your tail swipes now, Mutitus is saying. And of course, here's the ever popular, we're going to do a standing drop kick. The Energy Blast Lightning seems to have taken care of them. Now he's spraying, I don't know what on them. Looks like foam. I don't know, is that like Halcyon or fire extinguisher type foam? Don't know what the foam is supposed to do. But I guess it freezes them up, or doesn't look like it's like a short circuit type situation, so I'm not sure. And as they go down, the Zords eject them, and they fall onto the Island of Illusion.
We just sent the Rangers to a horrible island in another dimension. We've got to help them, Zordon.
I am afraid she's placed them beyond my reach. The Power Rangers are facing their ultimate challenge. Only one thing can save them now.
What? What can save them?
Their confidence in themselves.
Only the confidence in themselves is what's going to save them. Well, it's a nice looking tropical island, I'm not going to lie.
Is everybody okay?
It would appear we all survived the transdimensional journey intact. Not quite intact.
Yeah, we're all okay. Got it, Billy.
I'm a power coin. Why two?
Oh no. Scary.
Oh man, this
No
is not
power
Great.
coins.
We can't even contact Zordon.
No communicators.
Let's have a look around.
I gotta say, Rita seems to have covered her bases this time. We'll see how long it lasts.
This place is starting to freak me out.
A shot of a Komodo dragon here. Which,
Weird.
if they were,
Feels like these bushes have
pretty
eyes.
dangerous to humans. Not gonna lie. And then we have somebody hiding in the foliage, spying on them. Not great camouflage, but whatever, guys. I guess you're looking for power coins, so you're not looking up in trees. I don't know.
Man, I could have sworn I just saw this. Forget it.
So Zach's the one with no confidence, but he was the first one to notice somebody following them. Interesting.
I knew I saw something.
There he goes. And now we have
Hey, you guys, look.
someone
Hello?
playing a very
Do you think
playing
you
a
can help us?
flute type instrument
Is he
very
Rita?
poorly apparently.
Stay away and don't come near. That wicked witchy sent you here. A friend of hers is a friend to me. You can't fool Quagmire. No siree.
And gone. So that's
Was it something I said?
Quagmire.
Did you lose your precious power coins? You'll soon lose more than that.
Look!
And it's the greatest hits of monsters of the week.
Destroyed.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. So we've got Pudgy for sure. We've got Shell Shock. Yes, a Baboo monster made it in. We've got Eye Guy. We've got Pinoctopus. And can't quite tell who that is in the background. Not 100%. That's
Weird. They.
That's Snizzard?
Man, what kind of place is this?
A place where nothing is real except the danger. Welcome to the Island of Illusion.
Oh man, this is too weird.
Alright, I guess we can go to normal speed now.
I don't think I can handle this.
Alright, so Zach's freaking out again. Again, he had no confidence in himself, and now he's not sure what's going on. Okay, so in addition to spiders from a couple of episodes ago, we now know that Zach is afraid of snakes.
Can't you see it? What snake?
Okay, minute here. We will see that snake again coming up in the future in at least a couple of other episodes. That snake is actually owned by one of the crew members. Unfortunately, after 30 years, I don't remember who. But that snake was actually used as the snake that was turned into Zed's staff. And that snake, along with one other snake, also made an appearance in Zed and Rita's wedding, crawling around the buffet table. So if anybody from the show watches this and can tell me whose snake that was or who the crew member was, I'd greatly appreciate it. Feel free to put it in the comments. But yeah, so Zach's afraid of spiders and doesn't like other bugs. He's afraid of snakes. He's not a biting snake, Zach. It's a python, so he constricts. Python, a boa constrictor. He's not going to bite you. Kind of a nice looking snake, though.
Man, get it away from me!
Dad, really, there is no snake
Now,
there.
here's the thing.
Come on.
They
Get
don't
together, dude.
see
Seeing things.
anything
trying to make us
there.
doubt
So
ourselves and use
it's
our own
only
fears
meant
against
to mess with Zach's head. It's his fear. Wouldn't this have been a better teamwork type episode? Look, you have to trust in your fellow Power Rangers that what you're seeing is not there. And now we have Zach fading away.
Soon you're going to disappear.
And there goes Quagmire, who's not really being helpful.
Come on,
Doesn't like the fact that they know Rita.
I'm trying.
It's no use, Power
Nice little
Rangers.
effect of having
You
them
can't
disappear. I
fight
mean,
your
that's,
own
I'm
worst
assuming it's just green
fears.
screen
One
in
by
front of them.
one, you shall
That you
all
can raise and
fade
lower to
away.
make more or less of them disappear. And there we go. That is the end of episode 1. Alrighty. Let's see where. So, incidentally, we have Quagmire was played by Kevin Thompson, who has done many different things, TV shows and movies. Probably best known for being part of another huge franchise. He played an Ewok in Star Wars Return of the Jedi. He also played Bear in the original Blade Runner movie. Those are kind of his biggest roles. Not listed in the credits for this. Again, that was a big thing with Saban, not always putting guest appearances in the credits. Again, I don't know if that was necessarily a union thing or not. I would assume it was to protect them for doing shows that maybe they weren't supposed to be doing if they were union. Not sure. But there we have it. So, kind of a quandary that the Rangers are in. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to disappear on the Island of Illusion. So again, we had a bunch of other Monsters of the Week there, and they didn't do anything. Apparently the biggest thing that's going to scare Zach off and defeat him is a snake that only he can see. And he doesn't trust in himself enough or trust in his fellow Rangers enough to believe that it's not there. Again, to me, that would have been a better teamwork than, hey, you're not strong enough to run up the hill like I am, so I need you to cause a distraction. Oh, but I'll give you my armor because you'll need the protection. No, the one causing the distraction that's getting fired at probably needed the armor more, but again, we had to be able to put armor on Red Ranger to sell an extra accessory or just a new action figure of Red Ranger in a different look. There we have it. Again, 98 subscribers. We're 2 away, so please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I want to surprise somebody with a phone call. I mean, it won't be a surprise. I'll have to obviously arrange a good date and time to call them, but I'd like to give somebody that hopefully that thrill. I hope they enjoy it. You know, I don't want to. I'd like to think that if you're subscribing to the channel, it's because you actually like the show and would be interested in talking to the host and, of course, former suit actor for Baboo. That's it, guys. I will have part 2 of Island of Illusion. That will be this coming Monster Monday. So until then, Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it because, as you all know, monsters need love too.